Hey, what's up you guys, it's Caboose XBL bringing you another Batman Arkham Origins video, and today what we're going to be talking about is the expanded storyline DLC once again, but we're going to talk about the general outline and plot of the expanded storyline DLC. Why I'm going to be doing this today is because a lot of people are kind of confused as to what this Ferris Boyle guy and this humanitarian award and all this has to do with the Origins or Mr. Freeze in general. I was one of those people, but then I went back because a lot of people were recommending me to the Batman animated series, and everything made sense after that. So, let me give my explanation to you guys as the explanation was given to me. Now, in the episode of the Batman animated series titled Heart of Ice, they go into the origins of Mr. Freeze, and it explains everything pretty clearly for me, at least, you know. So let me see if I can make that for you guys. So Victor Fries, before he was Mr. Freeze and everything, he's a very talented scientist and all this and that, and then his life takes a turn for the complete worst, I don't know, when his wife Nora Fries ends up with a really rare terminal illness. So Victor's life work after this begins to find a cure for his wife, but his life just goes downhill after this terrible turn of events for him with his wife. So in a desperate attempt to save her life, he starts to work at a large corporate company that is run by Mr. Ferris Boyle. And Ferris Boyle, he's a really corrupted and evil dude, and he ends up winning this humanitarian award, but we'll get to that a little bit later. But anyways, so yeah, he starts working for a company run by Mr. Ferris Boyle, and he still can't find a way to cure Nora, even after working for this guy. So what he does is he puts Nora into a cryogenic stasis. He freezes her, and this way, I guess, it stops the illness from spreading until he can find a cure, you know, fix her and then unfreeze her and all that stuff, and everything will be fine and dandy for him. However, to save her, he starts stealing equipment from this company that he's working for. So he starts stealing equipment from Ferris Boyle and all this stuff from their company, right? And when Ferris finds out, he gets his ragtag entourage. They corner Fries and they kick him into a bunch of chemicals. What this ends up doing is not killing him as they intended to, but, you know, messing up his skin or messing up his body chemical and everything so that he can only live in a sub-zero temperature. And this leads Fries to obviously building the suit that you all see him wear and kind of turning him crazy as you think it would. So what this has to do with the plot is I'm sure that they will show that kind of thing happen at the beginning in the opening cutscene of the expanded storyline DLC. It'll be kind of like a pan of Fries, you know, with his wife, and then Ferris Boyle kind of cornering him and saying, "We know you're stealing our equipment, this and that," and then turning him into Mr. Freeze, right? Then let's say we fast forward to Wayne Manor, where obviously from this picture you're seeing here was where the humanitarian award is going to be presented, right? Freeze busts in, freezes up the place, kind of like he does in the animated series episode, and, you know, he gets his revenge basically that way, but his wife is still frozen. So what this could lead to is, you know, he freezes the place. This is Wayne Manor. Bruce Wayne's not going to be like, "That's okay, don't worry about it." He's going to be more of a, "I need to track this dude down." So I'm sure that that's what our expanded storyline DLC is going to be about, is you're going to have to track down Mr. Freeze. And this is where I am telling you that someone like Calendar Man or another side villain will obviously play a part, because Mr. Freeze has to be your final boss battle. You can't have a final boss battle that lasts 2 hours, you know? So there obviously has to be another villain to make this story last at least 2 hours, which is just about the length of Harley Quinn's Revenge, which Ben Mattis, the senior producer, said this expanded storyline DLC was going to be the length of, the same as Harley Quinn's Revenge. So Yeah, so I'm sure that someone like Calendar Man or somebody, at least somebody, just some side villain of some sorts, is going to be included in this expanded storyline DLC. And why I think Calendar Man above anybody else is because in his quote about the New Year's Day thing where he busts into a ballroom with a flamethrower, and he says it was a good way to melt the ice. So that is genuinely my thought process of how I just put two and two together. Once again, I may be wrong, but at the same time, I'm just saying that there is going to be some sort of other villain included in this expanded storyline DLC. That I can just about guarantee. But I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of the general plot outline of the expanded storyline DLC titled A Cold Cold Heart? Do you think it's kind of cool? Would you have liked to see something else? If you would have, what would that be? I want to hear all your thoughts in the comments below. I'm CaboosXBL. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later.